Hello everyone, period new paragraph. Welcome to Sign1News Live, period new paragraph. I'm Jethro Woodall, period new paragraph. Here are your top stories for today, period new paragraph. U.S. officials say missile strikes on bases housing U.S. forces in Iraq are likely not the end of Iran's retaliation for the U.S. killing of the country's top general, period new paragraph. In fact, last night, a top commander in Iran's, begin quote, revolutionary guards, end quote, vowed Iran will exact, begin quote, harsher revenge, end quote, on the U.S., period new paragraph. Another Iranian general said Iran's covert war against America is nowhere near over, period new paragraph. America's top military commander has sounded the alarm himself, warning of further retribution for the killing of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani, period new paragraph. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security have similar warnings about the capabilities of Iran and its lethal proxy forces like Hezbollah, period new paragraph. Hezbollah is the Lebanon-based organization designated a terrorist group by the U.S., with operatives in both the U.S., Canada, and South America, period new paragraph. In a new bulletin, FBI and Homeland Security officials say there's no specific threat at the moment, but that operatives accused of working for Iran and Hezbollah have been arrested in recent years inside the U.S., period new paragraph. They were arrested for conducting surveillance on military and law enforcement facilities, critical infrastructure, public landmarks, and Jewish centers, period new paragraph. Hezbollah has been supported financially and logistically by Iran and specifically by Qasem Soleimani for decades, period new paragraph. Security analysts say while the majority of Hezbollah operatives are involved in credit card and mortgage fraud to raise money to support their criminal enterprise, they are also notoriously known for revenge attacks, period new paragraph. Terrorist experts point out that Iran and its proxies are not invincible, period new paragraph. Some of their recent operations on U.S. soil have either failed or been foiled, period new paragraph. However, experts believe those groups still have enough capability and now certainly a strong motive to hit the U.S., period new paragraph. A Florida teacher is being held without bond after deputies say he violently grabbed and shoved a student, period new paragraph. Flagler County authorities say 47-year-old Jeffrey Pafumi was arrested Wednesday following the incident Tuesday at Buddy Taylor Middle School in Palm Coast, period new paragraph. According to an arrest report, the incident started when the teenager began playing music on his computer during class and refused to turn it down, period new paragraph. Pafumi reportedly took the student's computer away, and the student responded by calling Pafumi a derogatory name, period new paragraph. Video shows Pafumi putting the student in a chokehold, then appears to show him shoving the 14-year-old into the hallway, period new paragraph. Take a look, period new paragraph. The student reported the incident to his parents, and Pafumi was arrested and charged with battery. Period. New paragraph. The school superintendent removed Pafumi from the classroom after learning of the incident. Period. New paragraph. Flagler County Schools will also be conducting their own investigation. Period. New paragraph. Mental health has become a top priority in Puerto Rico. Period. New paragraph. In the past 3 years, residents on the island have endured a devastating hurricane, political unrest, and, most recently, a 6.4 magnitude earthquake on Tuesday. Period. New paragraph. Tuesday's earthquake was one of about 500 quakes of magnitude 2 or greater that have rocked the area since December 28th. Period. New paragraph. Many residents are without power, again, and the island is still under the threat of more tremors. Period. New paragraph. People are so afraid of aftershocks, they are sleeping in their yards. Period. New paragraph. In addition to FEMA support, psychologists have arrived to help children and families cope. Period. New paragraph. They believe the trauma of the past 3 years is piling up. Period. New paragraph. The mayor of one town says the emotional health of Puerto Ricans is completely broken. Period. New paragraph. Experts recommend talking, playing with the children, and taking advantage of all of the resources available on the island to once again overcome the hardship. Period. New paragraph. We want to warn you, viewers may find the video in this story disturbing due to its graphic nature. Period. New paragraph. Animal experts say up to 1 billion animals have been affected by bushfires that have ravaged Australia since September. Period. New paragraph. This kangaroo had to be euthanized after volunteer veterinarians in Malakuta, Victoria saw it moving unusually slow. Period. New paragraph. After inspecting its paws and hind feet, their worst fears were realized. Period. New paragraph. The kangaroo's back feet were terribly charred with third-degree burns, and it had to be mercifully put down. Period. New paragraph. The kangaroo is among hundreds of kangaroos and more than a dozen koalas that had to be put out of their misery. Period. New paragraph. Due to the overwhelming number of injured animals that have been found, many are being brought to makeshift clinics, some have been transferred to Melbourne for treatment while others are recovering in local shelters. Period. New paragraph. Vets say watching the animals die brings tears to their eyes. Period. New paragraph. And as fires continue to burn the animals' habitats, vets anticipate starvation will slowly kill many more animals. Period. New paragraph. They say, in a way, maybe the animals that die quickly are the lucky ones. Period. New paragraph. Amazon says it has fired multiple workers at its ring, security camera business after they were caught abusing access to surveillance video. Period. New paragraph. Amazon announced the firings in a letter responding to questions from U.S. senators. Period. New paragraph. The company said over the past 4 years, Ring received 4 inquiries about a team member accessing Ring video data. Period. New paragraph. In the letter, Amazon said the employees involved were authorized to view video data, but what they did went beyond what was necessary to do their jobs. Period. New paragraph. The company said Ring is now limiting that type of video access to a smaller number of workers. Period. New paragraph. Amazon, which bought Ring nearly 2 years ago, declined to say how many people were fired. Period. New paragraph. Rising NBA star Trae Young has helped wipe out $1 million in past due medical debt for needy families. Period. new paragraph. Young is the point guard for the Atlanta Hawks, period, new paragraph. He partnered with the nonprofit organization Begin Quote RIP Medical Debt End Quote for the project, period, new paragraph. RIP Medical Debt was started in 2014 by two former debt collection executives, period, new paragraph. The nonprofit seeks to buy and forgive medical debt across the country, comma, targeting accounts of individuals that are at least 2 times below the federal poverty level, comma, are insolvent, or have debts that are 5% or more of gross annual income, period, new paragraph. In their latest venture, comma, they paid off the debts belonging to 570 families in the Atlanta area, period, new paragraph. Young actually donated $10,000 through his foundation, period, new paragraph. That allowed RIP Medical Debt to purchase and abolish more than $1,059,000 in overdue debts. $1,059,000 in overdue debts, period, new paragraph. And those are your top stories for today. Period, new paragraph. I'm Jethro Woodall, period, new paragraph. Thank you for watching Sign1News Live, period, new paragraph. Remember to follow us on all of our social media platforms. And be sure to download our app too, period, new paragraph. Sign1News, period, your life, period, your language, period.